Alrighty, YouTube Niner Empire, what is going down? Welcome back to another video. So the 49ers have officially missed out on claiming former New England Patriots cornerback Jack Jones. It was just announced that he was officially claimed on waivers by the Las Vegas Raiders, which seemingly is a fitting destination for him because it always seems like the Raiders have and sign, draft, whatever the case may be. It seems like they always have some troubled type of players. You obviously look at Antonio Brown. That signing blew up in their face. You look at Damon Arnett, which was, I believe, their 2018 first-round draft pick. That blew up in their face, clearly. Fitting landing spot for Jack Jones. You gotta hope the guy stays out of trouble, though, especially being in Vegas. I mean, he was in New England, and it seems like he couldn't stay out of trouble there. And then you look at, obviously, him being in Vegas now, and it's just like, ugh. So there's some concerns, of course, but I think it could be a home run pick or it could blow up in their face. It's definitely worth a shot for the Raiders to take a chance, I guess you could say. Because he's still young, of course. I mean, this is only his second season. So that's obviously a good thing. But again, I think when it comes down to it, not Damon Arnett, Jack Jones was probably never going to fall to the 49ers and, where they were, claiming at on the waiver order. Because, it's like, if the Raiders don't claim him, somebody's claiming him, probably before the Niners because they're so far down the chart. But, yeah, I mean, I think it was a good, decision by the Raiders to at least take a chance on him. Obviously, Antonio Pierce being there, there's some familiarity there. I don't know if I've already said it in this video, but Antonio Pierce, the Raiders' interim head coach, was his coach at Arizona State University and in high school. And I didn't know that. That's actually pretty interesting. I never knew that. But that makes sense as to why, the Raiders wanted to take a chance on him. That was probably all Antonio Pierce saying, let's claim him. So, yeah, like I said, it could be a home run type of waiver pick for the Las Vegas Raiders. Again, he's only in his second season. He could be a player that produces and plays at a high level for them for years and years to come. But we'll see if that happens. I think there's a low chance of that happening. But, yeah, I mean, as long as he can stay out of trouble and just stick to, football and business only, he can be a very good player in the NFL. So Raiders claim him, though, in the sweepstakes on the waiver order. Like I said, in the video I talked about Jack Jones potentially being claimed, I did say, too, that it probably is going to be a long shot that the 49ers are able to grab him, especially given where they are picking on the waiver order. I also would like to add, too, that, even if he falls to the 49ers where they're picking on that waiver order, to me it's kind of hard to see a situation where John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan would be like, let's take a shot on him. Let's take a chance on him. And that the reason being is if you look at the situation with Reuben Foster that happened with the 49ers, it's been like 5 years up until this point. But he doesn't fit the culture of the 49ers. Being in trouble like that won't fly with Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch. They've took a lot of time to build the culture that the 49ers have. And, with a player like Jack Jones, with him having troubling concerns with being able to stay out of trouble, it wouldn't fit the locker room. And it would suck, getting him off the waivers and then him coming in and kind of ruining the culture of the locker room. I don't think that would necessarily completely ruin the entire culture. I don't think one player can actually do that. But, it's one of them things where the 49ers have already built this culture from top to bottom. They built it so well as well, and it's like you can't sign a player that has troubling concerns off the field and put him in a locker room with a bunch of guys that love winning. Chase Young, when he was first signed, he talked about the 49ers culture and how he can understand why these the 49ers always win. So, yeah, I mean, I don't think it would have been a good signing in terms of, like, helping the culture out. But, again, a ball player is a ball player. And if the guy can ball out, playing in a position in which the 49ers need the most, I would personally probably take the shot on him. But I could see why people saying on Twitter, I can see why people are saying on Twitter that, John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan probably wouldn't want to do that, given he's a culture concern to locker rooms. So hopefully he can work out for the Raiders, though. I mean, like I said, I think anybody that grabs him in waivers gets a steal, as long as he can stay out of trouble and things of that nature. So we shall see what happens. But yeah, like I said, 49ers miss out on the Jack Jones sweepstakes. He officially was claimed by the Las Vegas Raiders.